Alright, Ohamu. Hello everyone. Hello Sutakayo, welcome. Alright, so this is my officially first tarot reading session. A little nervous. Hold on. And something set up. There we go. Alright. Ohamu, welcome. Hello Phalanx, welcome. Alright, welcome everyone. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful day, or if your day just started. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm a little nervous that I'm like messing up or something. So, but yeah, okay. Alright. Wow, my voice just like cracked. Okay. Okay. So, for those who don't know, every week I'm gonna be doing weekly tarot readings. These things will be quite generalized. I did want to mention that tarot readings aren't like always positive or negative. It's just how one can interpret them. It's not perfect, and you know, I don't know what you guys are all personally going through, so I can't particularly answer like everything unless you guys do really want a private reading from me. But since I am still getting the hang of doing this publicly, I don't want to I don't want this to be like something that you guys are expecting too much from me, I guess. Yeah, okay. So for my weekly tarot spread, I will be doing a 3 cards reading. This will happen at the beginning of every week. So the first card that I'm gonna be reading for you all will be the Embrace card. So Embrace cards for the weekly reading is your guiding card for the week. What you lean into, or what will be like your focus, your light for the week ahead. This is just the normal tarot card readings. So I'm not using any specific type, so this is just the one with the the sorry, I'm just getting really nervous. Okay, a tarot, this is just the average tarot deck. You know, the 78 card one with its own imagery, symbolism, stories, 22 major arcanas, and 56 minors. Nothing special about them besides just being tarot cards. Okay, so the second card that I will read is called the Release card, which means it's what to let go, like what you should be avoiding, what to ignore perhaps. Usually it is supposed to be a card that follows up from a last week's reading. But since we haven't done a weekly reading for last week, I will still do it anyways because it might help for those people who have been going through stuff last week. And then the third card will be our gain card, which is what you would learn from the previous two cards moving forward for this week. Okay. So basically a past, present, and future card. So let's go on with that. So we're gonna start with our embrace card, which will be our center. That is what we'll be embracing for today. All right, and a reverse Ten of Pentacles. Okay, wow. So the reverse Ten of Pentacles means, generally speaking, where it's written up here, it's a family conflict, financial instability, loss, disruption, discord, breakdown, uncertainty, and struggle. The short summary of it is the Pen of Tentacles. The Ten of Pentacles warns of disruption in family or financial matters that undermine long-term security. So a more extensive reading of that is that while the upright Ten of Pentacles is about wealth accumulation and established family and home life, reversed is like whether you want to live that way. You really want to be like just chasing day by day for money, or is it like you're looking for like did you want to be staying in the same job for decades only for its security, or do you want to push for like a married life and like it's like it sounds weird to say, but like it's like, is the life that you have truly stable, you know? Like, is it really something that you feel like has stability, and do you really not want to look for more, you know? Do you like need that sort of stability or security? Like, does it sound good right now, but is it what you want? Reverse Ten of Pentacles is also a reminder that like wealth can also be a trap. Sorry, it's just like this is kind of like like if you surround yourself with expensive stuff, you may want more and more of it, and like you're not satisfied with it perhaps. You may find yourself like burning through your financial reserves, like trying to support a higher standard of living. You maybe could find like your feelings of self-worth maybe inadvertently wrapped up like surrounding wealth as well. Ten of Pentacles reverse could also show you're experiencing challenges or setbacks with financially or job security, or even like a family stability, and your investment, you know, may be lost, or maybe your relationship is rocky, or your job may be at risk. There's like a lot of things. I know that all sounds very negative, but going back to what this card is, it's your guidance. This is the card you're supposed to embrace. The card you're supposed to lean into and like look within yourself. So honestly, I think it's a pretty good card to like ask yourself those questions, you know, like like are you staying in the same job? Like only for security? Are you like in this relationship only for like the security as well? Stuff like that. Like, I mean, those are just like two questions I'm just throwing out there. I'm not saying like those are like the only questions you should be asking yourself. But it's like the question you should like kind of hold on to is kind of like, what do I really want for myself moving forward, you know? Like, is this what I want with how it is with like work life, family life, home life, things like that. That was kind of deep cut. Okay. So next we're gonna go with the past card, which is our release card. That is to what to let go and what to ignore or avoid from last year. Again, we don't have we didn't do a weekly reading last year, but nonetheless we'll start doing those just so we can get a footing on what you guys could assume to be things to let go from last week. And that'll be our past card here. Whoa, the Chariot. This is a major arcana card. Whoa, okay, that's kind of... I always say scary, but I'm not like scared of it. I'm just like, whoa, that's a big old car we got there. So an upright Chariot card is about willpower, control, direction, determination, drive, victory, focus, and momentum. The Chariot is a symbol of victory achieved through focus, determination, and the mastery of conflicting forces. I wonder what the Chariot is trying to tell us as an upright card that we need to let go? So I'll just give like a brief description of the Chariot card. The Chariot card. You know, it shows a warrior standing inside a chariot, and he wears armor that is super big and bulky. And although it appears that he's driving the chariot, he actually doesn't have any reins on like the horses or lions in front of him. Which kind of symbolizes that he controls through the strength of his will and mind and not through physical. This card doesn't really show it, but usually a lot of Chariot tarot cards shows a wide river, symbolic of the need to be in the flow with life, while also moving forward with your goals and intentions. So yeah, I honestly feel like this card is quite nice for something that sounds like you gotta release. Whew. Oh my gosh, hopefully I'm not reading this improperly. Quite a huge card to receive. So when the Chariot card appears in a tarot reading, it is a sign of encouragement. You have set your objectives and are now channeling your inner power with a fierce dedication to bring them to fruition. When you apply discipline, commitment, and willpower to achieve your goals, you will succeed. Hold on, I have like a sneeze coming. I'm just trying to make sure I don't like sneeze in your guys' face again like last time. It's now not the time to be passive. Gotta take action and stick to it, no matter what challenges come your way. You may feel that you're being pulled in opposite directions, and your strength and conviction will be tested. Others may try to block you and distract you, or drag you down on your pursuit of your goal. But seeing this card is an invitation to keep moving forward and push past the obstacles that are in your way. Of like just thinking about it, it's like, I wonder what this is trying to tell us. I will interpret this later. I'm still like, but I'm still just thinking a lot about it. Chariot also tells you that you can't cut corners or take the easy route on your path, because if you do, it could lead to failure. Instead, these struggles that you have should be a test of your strength and conviction, and recognize that victory is within reach, but you have to follow up through it. The Chariot also calls for you to be courageous, be bold, assert yourself, express your desires, and lay down your boundaries. You need to have faith in yourself and what you stand for. Alright, so what does that have to do with what to let go and what to ignore? What I interpret that of is like letting go of your fears that you've probably had last week. Fears that, you know, like you're not gonna reach your goal, or you're not like being able to focus and stuff like that. Like for a major arcana to show up on a reading, I take a lot of heart in that. I kind of actually use that as a huge guide as well when it comes to what the reading is for. So how I interpret it, what I'm supposed to be releasing from what last year is that I should just like push forward, even if there was things I was scared of last week. So it's like I'll just use myself as an example. Was like my birthday stream. I was so scared, you know. I was so scared about doing the fundraiser. I was scared of just showing off like all these new things, thinking that, you know, I'm not good enough on certain things. But seeing the Chariot upright, it makes me feel like I need to let those feelings go, you know? I need to head like forward and keep doing what I'm doing. Keep being who I am. Stuff like that. And I think that really, really helps put it out there that like what the Chariot is telling me is that I shouldn't lose that focus. What I should be ignoring is the fear I had last week during my stream. Something like that. I wonder what it feels like for you guys. Of course, you guys don't gotta tell me, but if it does feel like, ooh, this is kind of feeling high key important in my life, then I'm glad. If it doesn't, you know, it happens. Sometimes the readings aren't one-to-one for everyone. Alright, so our last card, which I consider our future card, but it is our gain card, which is what you learned from the previous 2 cards and what you'll be gaining for this week moving forward. And that is... Ooh. Upright 5 of Wands. That's cool, that's cool. It means competition, conflict. Rivalry, challenges, struggle, discord, and contention. Okay. The 5 of Wands highlights healthy competition and minor conflicts that spark growth through challenges. Okay, so I feel bad for laughing because, like, I know the card that you guys see here is just like 5 wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 wands. I don't know why I had to count that. It's called 5 of Wands. Of course they'd put 5 wands on there. Like, connected to make a star. But, like, I know the 5 of Wands cards is literally 5 people whacking each other with sticks. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I thought that was kind of funny. It's just like, so... just like whacking each other with sticks, and it's just like, oh, okay. But, like, okay, sorry. I am gonna explain the description I just said. So they're not actually hitting each other with sticks. It's like, if you inspect the card itself, they're not striking anyone or injuring anyone. It's just, like, chaotic. It's there that, like, there's just conflict and discord amongst these groups of people in this card. Not the card that you see right now, but I'm saying, like, in the original tarot card, each man is, like, just has their stick up, but they're not, like, ready to swing down on anyone. It's just like they're like, just like, grrr! It's just ready to go, but not truly swinging down. Usually the card symbolizes like diverse backgrounds and belief in systems, which means and suggests that there's probably not harmony nor common ground with each other. So a 5 of Wands, when it comes up upright, represents conflict and change. The 5 of Wands indicates that you're in the midst of battle or tension and competition with others, and it's impacting your ability to move forward with your goals. Surprisingly, this quite works alongside the Chariot card. I'm a little nervous. With the 5 of Wands, everyone wants to be heard, but at the same time, no one is listening. Everyone has a different opinion, and no one is stopping to hear each other out. And, you know, conflict and misunderstandings will, like, start coming out of all of this. If you do find yourself in a situation like this, it is an opportunity to rise above all of that. So, like, if we got this card, we should be taking a moment to listen and see what others have to say, even if we disagree with them. The key with this card is to tune in to another person's like emotions and their feelings, and to able to and like be able to process what they're going through, and maybe that could also help their opinions be a little, like, softer, because, you know, you're giving them respect, and they can also give you that in return. These type of conflicts and discussion can also be productive, you know. You need a constructive environment where you can test your ideas or have them challenged and improved by other people too. Um like it's kind of beneficial to be in a working group or committee, be open to debating, having a positive contribution, improving the quality of your ideas and actions, stuff like that. It also encourages diversity and differences of opinions, and like understanding what people are struggling through and accepting their way of living. It also encourages enthusiastic approach to change. Like challenging people to see if we're all on the same page or dealing with certain shifts in life that could be constructive but be positively shifted. I'm like trying to like word this so generally. Basically, okay, let me just try to reword that again. Like basically, with the challenges ahead, you want to make sure that everyone's on the same page and dealing with the changes like constructively and positively. Because at the moment, everyone's energy around you may be scattered. Even though they're like enthusiastic, like they're like, "Oh, I'm so excited," but then they'll have a different idea of like what is like how a project should go, or what is interpreted or what is said to them is like different from another person. Like seeing this card, your role may be to identify the purpose of like a conversation or a discussion and stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. So what do we gain from this card? What were we learning from the previous two cards? What was our first card actually? Our first card was about conflict of like what's going on the week ahead. Our past card was the Chariot card, which is about moving forward with your like determination of moving forward even if things feel rough. And then we end off with a card about competition and conflict. So what are we gaining from learning about these two cards? I feel like with the week ahead, there might be some problems. But the point isn't to keep the conflict going, is to like kind of take a step back and understand where it's coming from. So like I think that says a lot for the reverse 10 of Pentacles and the upright Chariot. Like while we are sorry, let me try to reword that. While we are going through conflicts in our lives, in the end, we should actually keep moving forward while still understanding like people's perspective. So like a major example is like maybe you're looking for a job. Like that's kind of what the reverse Pentacles is kind of asking of you. It's like, are you happy with your life? Is this okay? And then the Chariot for last week is like, even if things were scary last week, okay, again, this is all my interpretation, and maybe coming from like myself, you know. It's like even if it's scary to like go job hunting or something like that, you still gotta move forward, you know. You still gotta like buckle down and like do it. Just do it, you know. And then the upright Five of Wands is like telling you like, yes, even though it is scary, even though it's like nerve-wracking to do all this and you're like stuck, or you're like you have different ideas of what you're supposed to do, like take a step back. Know that you still have to move forward. Know that like what's ahead of you is very important. But like remember to understand and hear other people's like perception of that too. Like I think a lot of people are kind of going through their own struggles for a while now, but just remember like you're not alone. Just remember that like a lot of people are going through similar situations as you. Not saying you're not important or like your conflict is like worse or better or whatever. It's just that like people are also going through their own struggles too. Like they're struggling through like job searching or their job stability, or even like family. Like it's rocky, it's nerve-wracking, but in the end all of them have to like put away that fear and keep moving forward. It's scary, yeah, but I think with the Chariot card showing up, I hope that's motivational, that like you can just like move forward, understand that like you can keep going. The river and rocks maybe, you know, making your chariot like bounce around, but like you just gotta like keep going, you know, stuff like that. Okay. I think that's how I would interpret this spread of cards. Yeah. I hope that helped. I hope that helped some people kind of understand themselves for this upcoming week. So right now I'm actually gonna have card drawing for folks who are interested. It will be available for in the Heartbeats rewards. That'll be a cost of 166. I will do a quick interpretation for you guys. Of course, I don't know everyone's like life purpose. So like the only information I can give would be like what the card is read. But if that's of interest for anyone, that is now available in the rewards section for 166. You could just ask to draw a card, and I think it should pop a card out if I did fix this, if I did set this up right. Oop, draw a card. Okay, I guess I didn't set this up right. Okay. Yeah. Alright, thank you, Suhokayo. Oops. It was supposed to ping a card, but I guess I messed that up. That's okay. I will draw a card for you. Alright. So a card that is the Devil Arcana. What? Okay. Huh. Seems like you're gonna have a major thing happen in your week today. Okay, I do wanna say again, I know people are like, oh my god, I just drew like a scary card. I'm like, bro, it's okay. You're gonna be fine, okay? Everything is up for interpretation. And the only card I don't consider up for interpretation, honestly, is the Tower, but I could try to interpret that better, but okay, the Devil. Ooh, spooky. Upright. About bondage. Okay, that's sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I do apologize. I'm just like, why did they use that word? Yes, yeah, I think the Tower is actually the scariest card, which is why I think quite negatively of it. Even though I'm like, everything's up for interpretation, and I don't think the Tower is up for interpretation, honestly. I'm just like, oh, you got a Tower? I'm sorry, like, peace be with you, you know? But yeah, the Devil Upright means addiction, materialism, temptation, dependency, restriction, enslavement, and obsession. The Devil represents the chains of addiction, materialism, and unhealthy attachments that bind you. Oh gosh, okay. Sutokayo, are you alright? I mean, again, this can be up for interpretation. I gotta get checked. So the Devil card, I'll just give a brief description of this card. Devil card shows Baphomet, the horned goat of Mendes, a creature that is half man and half goat. It's originally represented the balance between good and evil, male and female, and human and animal. More recently, this figure has been linked to the occult and has become a scapegoat for things that are evil, which, you know, yeah, it does kind of suck. That's kind of how it is seen as, but Death is actually not a bad card. I know it sounds scary. I actually really like the Death card. If I do see it, it's like a major thing, but I think the Death card is a very beautiful card. But right now we're not talking about the Death card. We're talking about the Devil card. And Devil Upright represents your shadow side, or like a darker side of you, and the negative forces that constrain you and hold you back from being the best version of yourself. There may be effects of negative habits or dependencies or behaviors, thought patterns, and addictions. You probably have found yourself trapped between short-term pleasures you receive and the long-term pain you experience. The Devil. With the Devil, you are choosing the path of instant gratification, even if it is at the expense of your long-term well-being. The Devil card often appears when you've been tricked into thinking you have no control over your darker self or the negative forces around you, and that you can never break free from that. You believe that you need it, even if it means going against what you know, like what you need right now. But deep down, you should recognize that it's a detriment, like not only to yourself, but it's like a disservice to cave in, like for like others, like for those around you too. When the Devil shows up in a reading, you should see it as an opportunity to bring those negative influences from your conscious to the front. Like, be aware of it so that you can take action to free yourself from that. Like, shine a light on those negative patterns and see what you can do to loosen the grips that, like, the chains you have. Like, loosen the grips of the chains that are on you. Since, you know, the Major Arcana card, like, the Devil is a Major Arcana card, so, you know, this won't be, like, fixed overnight. It could be a recurring pattern, but remember, it's always, like, remember to always take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes you just need that 1 step back, but you're still moving forward. Like, it may be a pattern that you see, but recognize that you have, like, the strength to free yourself from those influences. Like, it is possible, but, like, it's up to, like, you. Like, you have to be the one to make it happen. This can also go into, like, if it's a romantic thing, like maybe you've recently gotten a significant other that you're super into and you're still in your honeymoon phase. Devil card is kind of like telling you, like, hey, be careful, like, you might be too codependent on the relationship. You might be because of that, like, you might be losing your guidance or not protecting your own personal boundaries, stuff like that. The Devil could also represent sexuality, like you might be exploring some sexual fantasies you're having, but, like, that might be detrimental to you. So, like, if it's something that you're doing with a partner, like, just remember to set clear boundaries as well. Choose your partners wisely. Have safe words, etc., you know, things like that. But yeah. Wow. Seeing a Major Arcana for someone's reading, I'm quite like, whoa. That sounds... like, it sounds scary, but it's good to, like, read up and then think, like, yeah, like, have a lot of caution moving forward, or, like, you're expected, like, sorry, wow, I'm, like, blanking out right now. Like, recognize where it's coming from, and then, like, see it as an opportunity to, like, reflect on it. And, like, I know because it is a Major Arcana, it won't be a fix, like, overnight or anything. Like, it's just like, this is something I need to work on consistently, actually. Like, it's a consistent issue that has been brought up multiple times in my life, and I need to slowly, like, break it down. Things like that. I definitely think I get where the card is coming from. A lot of caution. Alright. As long as you can interpret it for yourself, that's good. Alright, I hope that was helpful. Kind of interesting read, but again, since I don't know everyone's details of their life, all I could do is interpret these cards for you. Is there anyone who is interested in getting their card read? I'll give it a few minutes here, but if not, that's so totally okay. Oh, Chess! Would you like to draw a card as well? I see, okay. Wow. Okay, a reverse? Reverse 4 of Wands. Let me get some water here real quick. Yep. There is a 10-minute cooldown per draw so that I can get through each person's each person's read comfortably, like without rushing to like the next person and stuff like that. But yeah, reverse Four of Wands. Okay. So, basic idea of it is that it means instability, delayed celebrations, tension, discord, imbalance, conflict, unease, and postponement. The Four of Wands may indicate celebrations are delayed, that there is tension disrupting harmony. Okay, so we actually got the Four of Wands last week, though that was kind of more about me. But the Four of Wands reversed can indicate that you are celebrating an achievement of a personal goal, but you don't feel compelled to proclaim this achievement to like everyone yet. You may be still in the middle of your journey to reach that goal, and you have yet to reach like the finish line of that goal too. So like maybe you're having a little like personal party for yourself that you've like reached that goal or something. And you don't want to like fully celebrate it yet. Like you feel like it's only how do I explain this? It's kind of like, you know, the hardest part of reaching your goal is at the end, because you kind of gain like you kind of get too relaxed, you know. So you're just like, ooh, this is like where I could take a bit of a break, but then that just makes it harder for you to reach your goal, you know? The reversed Four of Wands can also mean you have achieved a level of inner harmony and stability. Like in the past, you probably doubted yourself or struggled with self-acceptance or empathy. And the appearance of this card should be a welcoming sign that you have found a sense of greater balance within yourself. You know who you are and why you are here. Four of Wands reverse can also have its shadow side, or like its darker side. It could be a point, like a lack of harmony or breakdown in communication in your family or the household. There could be tension between certain people or even you and a loved ones. You might find yourself getting caught up in other people's concerns or in their problems as well. This might even leave you uncertain about your relationship, or like what or who you can and cannot depend on. And there might be like a period of transition for your family or your home life, and there might be some discomfort in all that. Since the upright Four of Wands does reflect on stability, reversal of this card may be suggesting that you're feeling like a little to no stability and security at this time. There might be like change in your life, like job changing, house moving, leaving a relationship, stuff like that. And like it can be unsettling, you know? It make you uncertain about your future. But do know that this will also pass. Okay, wow. I'm like, wow. Like, there might be delays. Okay, so like how I kind of interpret that is like there might be delays in like things you want to do in life, you know? Maybe you're like, oh, I'm trying to like just think of something. Things you want to do in life. Okay, I'll just like okay, this is like a really stupid and simple like answer, but like you want to get a Nintendo Switch too, you know? But then you realize that it's like $600 or something, and that sucks. But like you're like, oh, I'm like $10 away, you know? You're like, I'm like $10 away from a Nintendo Switch 2. No, I know you're not looking for a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm just trying to interpret like this card with how it sounds like. Sorry. But then like, you know, you're like, oh, I'm $10 away. I could get like a little snack. I'm almost there, you know, but that ends up delaying your retrieving that Nintendo Switch 2. It keeps like falling behind because now you're like, oh, I'm gonna get myself a little treat, and now you're $15 away from your Nintendo Switch 2. Something like that. At least the first part of it. The other part is like the instability of life. It's like, I don't know, like the world is kind of unstable right now, honestly. At least where I'm from, so I can't actually interpret what's going on for you personally, Chess. But maybe something like that has been like coming up for you. If that is the case though, do feel some I guess a safety net that since this is a minor arcana, it will pass. Tensions happen, but like, you know, the storm isn't as bad as you may think, perhaps. My fate is in your guys' your guys' fate is in my hands? No, I'm just interpreting thoughts or like cards and my thoughts on it. Even though my thoughts may be like incorrect. Like, cards are just cards. They're very generalized. I don't know everyone's every like single like detail in their life. So I can't be like, this is what this is about, you know? That's never what this is gonna be about anyways. It's just kind of like does this do you recognize or understand how this fits with what's going on? If not, you know, that's okay. It's not like everything can be one-to-one, you know? If it doesn't work out, then it just doesn't work out. I'm not a mind reader. I'm just a card reader. But yeah, I hope that helped. I'm like a little nervous. I'm like, oh, I hope that didn't sound so incorrect. But even if it is, then you know, you could also give a pass on that card, and that's just how it is. Now, why am I getting bonked? Alright, okay. Would anyone else like a card reading, or do you think we're quite good with that for now? I'll give another 5 minutes. But yeah, so to go over a quick summary of the cards we went through. So what are we embracing for the week? Is accepting that there might be some disruption in our lives, and from the past we have learned that we still need to focus moving forward even into this week, and what we're gaining from what we've learned of the last two cards is that there's gonna be a lot of challenges ahead, but it's gonna spark a lot of growth, perhaps, in like like positive competition for others. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed my my first weekly tarot card reading stream. If anyone has suggestions, feel free to let me know on my Discord, you know? I would really appreciate that, like, a lot. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, Galaxy, hello! Tarot cards, I guess you could say it's sort of like fortune telling. It might be like people can use it for that. Tarot cards. Tarot cards work through symbolism, intuition, and specific card arrangements. It's to create a visual dialogue and like help people reflect on their lives or emotions or like potential paths forward. So it's never like one-to-one for everyone. I know doing these readings like this is quite generalized, but instead of seeing it as like this is what I have to do, it should act as like a mirror, you know, or a tool to prompt like personal insight within you, or projecting your thoughts and feelings into like something that you can see, you know. So like what you see is like these cards, and then what you're able to interpret from them is helps some people like move forward with like choices they want to make, or how their life is going, things like that. Yeah, no worries if this is your first time seeing them. It can be different for everyone. But yeah, okay. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be playing a new game. Excuse me. I'm gonna be playing a new game later today. I might just even start it like 3 hours from now. Yeah, maybe 3 streams, who knows? Hi Neru, welcome. But yeah, alright, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.